Hola amigos! I am getting ready for my 6-week trip to Mexico, and I thought I'd show you how I pack for 6 weeks in a carry-on because I'll be going from city to city. So I don't like to have a lot of luggage. I like to pack light, so I wanted to show you how I do that. I am heading to a lot of different weather conditions, so this one's a little tricky because I'm starting off in Oaxaca City, then I'll be going to the Oaxacan coast, Puerto Escondido, Huatulco, Zipolite, so I'll be at the beach. I'm also going to San Cristobal de las Casas, which could get a little chilly, so I have to pack for that as well. So I have a lot of different situations to pack for, but I think I got it. This is everything I'm bringing. I like to lay out everything on my bed, make sure that I have everything that I need. This way it's easy to look at. So let me start off with the airplane outfit. I am wearing jeans. The only jeans that I'm taking on this trip are the ones that I will be wearing because, you know, jeans are kind of bulky, so it's better to wear those and not pack them. A regular t-shirt, and then also the hoodie that I will be bringing, my one and only hoodie. It's a great hoodie because it's merino wool, like my t-shirts are merino wool. So because of that, you can wear it multiple times without washing it. It doesn't get gross, it doesn't get stinky because of the material. And then when you do go to wash it, it dries really quick, which is super important. So I can wear this for like a week, not worry about it being gross or stinky. I can wash it in the sink and it'll dry really quickly. So that's my one hoodie. And of course my hat, because I need to protect my bald spot from the hot Mexican sun. And my Hokas. These are going to be the shoes. These are going to be my main shoes for the trip. I got these because they're super comfortable, and also I'm going to be doing a lot of hiking and climbing of ruins on this trip, so I needed a good pair of hiking sneakers that I could also wear throughout the whole, while I'm going through the city. So this seems to be a good pair. I've been wearing them to the gym to break them in. There are nice treads on them for hiking. They're super comfortable. And also my belt. The belt is important because I use this money belt, secret money belt thing, where I hide some money in it just in case anything happens. I have some cash on me, God forbid. I lose my wallet or I get mugged or something happens, which has never happened to me, but I like having the extra security and keeping this belt on. It's also just a plastic buckle, so you don't have to take it off when you go through security. All the stuff that I am showing you today, like my bags and everything, I am putting links to Amazon. So if you are interested in any of these things, you can buy them directly from that link, and I will get a little bit of a kickback from that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys supporting me in that way. But anyway, let's get to it, and let me get into my airplane outfit. All right, got my airplane outfit on, my jeans, my hoodie, t-shirt, and my Hokas, and my travel belt. So yeah, so let's get started. I want to first start off with my carry-on bag, which I love. I've used this now on 4 trips. This is the Osprey Farpoint 40 liter. And what's great about this is it fits a lot. It opens like a suitcase. And it's got a lot of great compartments, and it is the size of a carry-on. So you can hold it like this. It's got the things in the back so you can put it on your back, and it has the thing that goes around your waist for extra support because this does get pretty heavy. And yeah, so this is a great bag. I highly recommend this bag. It's super sturdy. The zippers are really strong. Nothing has broken. Everything fits, and I have really done a job on this bag. I have stuffed it. I have put so much stuff in here and sat on it, tried to close it, and it is, like I said, it is so sturdy and strong, and nothing seems to rip it or anything. So it is great. It also has these compression straps, so once you're done packing, you can put these straps around it, and then you can compress it even more to make it even tighter. So yeah, it's a great bag. I think this was a really, really good investment. I'm also going to pack in this big bag a day bag, which is also from Osprey. This is the Daylight Plus, which is a small bag, which is the one that I'll be using when I go all around the city, etc. It'll have my camera equipment in it and stuff like that, and my water and all that stuff. So this is going to be my day bag, and I'm going to pack this because it is small, and I'm going to use this regular size backpack to bring on the plane with me. So this will be my personal item on the plane, and my carry-on will be my main item. Okay, so I'm going to start off with shoes. Like I said, I am wearing my main pair of sneakers, which are my Hokas. These are the ones that I'll be wearing all the time, but they're not very fashionable. And if at night when I go out to dinner, or if I want to go to a bar or something like that, I want to have some kind of cuter shoes. So I'm going to take my black leather sneakers, which are also comfortable. I wouldn't walk around the city for hours in these, but these are good for going out at night. And then the only other footwear I'm taking are flip-flops for the beach. And that's it. And so what I like to do is, before I pack them to keep everything clean, I put my shoes in little baggies. I use bread bags because they're the perfect size. You can just do that. I do that for each shoe. Okay, so the shoes go in first at the bottom of my bag. Okay, so next is my pants. Now, I am a packing cube guy. I know some people love packing cubes, some people hate them because they think it takes up too much space. I like them, and I'm going to show you another little trick that I do with my socks. So I already have my one pair of jeans that I'm wearing. Then I'm taking a pair of lightweight just pants. They're very lightweight, so they're easy to pack. So that's going to go in my packing cube. I have a pair of Prana hiking pants, which are really nice. They have the air holes in the crotch, and they have a built-in strap belt, which is really nice. And if they get dirty, liquid, whatever, it drips right off of it. It doesn't absorb. So these are really great. These go in. And then I am taking two pairs of shorts, and I just got these. These are Western Rise. They're so nice. They're super lightweight. The material is great. They look kind of not like, you can wear these in a lot of different situations because they look like a nice pair of shorts, but they also have a drawstring on the inside, and you can use these also as a bathing suit. So I figure these shorts are great. They have two regular pockets. They have another zipper pocket here. So these are really great. And another nice thing about these is I could wear these to sleep too because they're so comfortable. So I'm taking two pairs of these. These were kind of expensive, but I think they are a good investment. So I have two pairs, dark grayish blue and khaki pair. Those are gonna go into my packing cube with the rest of my bottoms. So those will go in. And then one more bottom is a bathing suit. So I'm just taking my good old bathing suit that I've probably had for 10 years, which looks good on me. So that's gonna go in as well. So that is my bottoms packing cube. So I'm gonna zip that up, and then that goes in my bag as well. It's moved. And then, okay, tops. Now, this is new for me this year. I spent some money, which these are kind of expensive too. These are like $80 a t-shirt. I did catch a Black Friday sale, so I got them a little cheaper. But these, as well as this hoodie, are from Unbound Merino. So they're 100% merino wool. And like I said, with the hoodie, you can wear these t-shirts over and over and over again. And then you come home, you let them just air dry somewhere, and they don't get gross, they don't get stinky. I tested these shirts. I wore this shirt to the gym for an entire week, every day, sweated in it, brought it home, hung it over my railing to air dry, and every time I put it back on, it was like putting on a fresh t-shirt. They really do work. Unbound Merino would not accept my request to get a commission from them. So if you buy these, just go to their site and buy them. I'm not getting anything from Unbound Merino because I guess they don't like me. So I have 3 of these. And then I'm just gonna take one extra t-shirt, just a regular cotton t-shirt, and one collared short sleeve shirt, and then one collared long sleeve shirt. So, you know, this is if I go out to a bar or a nice restaurant, I have something with a collar, both long sleeve and short sleeve. Okay, and then I'm also taking one long sleeve t-shirt. This is just a regular cotton t-shirt because like I said, I am gonna go to some places that get cold, especially in the morning and at night. And then just 2 like crappy old t-shirts to sleep in. So I'm gonna put all my tops in another packing cube. And then one more packing cube, small packing cube, and that's gonna be for my underwear. So I am taking 6 pair of underwear, plus obviously the ones that I'm wearing on the plane. I did buy Merino Wool underwear from Unbound Merino as well, but in hindsight, you know, it's kind of a waste of money because I'm not wearing underwear more than one day in a row, because to me that's just disgusting. Anything that touches my asshole is getting washed. So I did buy these, but the good thing about these is they dry really quick, so I can wash these quickly in the sink and they'll dry. So I have 3 of the Merino Wool underwear, and then I just have 3 regular underwear. One a little cuter, just in case there's a chance that maybe someone will see my underwear. Here's hoping. So those are gonna go in a small packing cube. And then what I like to do is with my socks, I leave my socks loose because what I like to do with these is because there's a couple of spaces in the bag that are created from using the packing cubes, you know, you kind of lose a little bit of space. So you fill those spaces with the socks. So you just shove these in wherever there's an open space instead of putting them in the cube, which then takes up too much space. So I just kind of shove these in down here. Now this comes with me on every trip. It is so useful. I've used this millions of times. It is a microfiber towel. It's, you know, it's small, but it holds a lot of water and it dries really, really quickly. This has come in handy so many times because when you're in the room or your Airbnb, sometimes there's not enough towels. Sometimes you go to the beach and you need an extra towel and this comes in handy. And then sometimes I'm just out on the street and something happens that I need a little towel. Like I've spilled something or whatever. And this is something else you can just shove in the side or whatever. It doesn't take up much space. Just gonna shove him in there. That's pretty much it for my bag. I still have room though. I still have the front, which I have not even used yet, which has this little pocket here. That's where I'm going to put my liquids. And I have this too. So I am going to take, I always like to take one of these. This is the waterproof case for your phone. So when I go into the water, I have my phone with me and it is protected. They sell these all over the beach areas in Mexico, so you can pick one of these up. I did on one trip and I've kept it, and this brand Joto, which by the way is a derogatory term for gays in Spanish, fitting, but yeah, it has worked really well. No water has ever entered this bag, so sticking with it. I'm gonna stick this in here. All right, so that, like I said, that's it for my main bag, so I'm gonna now close it up. You know what you gotta do. All right. And that's that back. Okay, and that is gonna go right on my back. I forgot one thing I wanted to put in here, and I usually put in this part I put all my liquid bags. So these are my liquids that I'm taking. I highly recommend getting these little travel bottles for stuff. These little bottles, okay, little shampoo, which again, I don't need a lot because I hardly have any hair, toothpaste, etc. But yeah, those little travel containers come in handy if you're using a carry-on only. This little guy is gonna go right in this compartment. This way, if they ask me to pull out my liquids, which also has never happened, I have easy access to it here. I'm bringing these wipes off, Deep Woods wipes. So instead of bringing a can, which, you know, you're limited to how much liquid you could bring, I'm bringing these wipes, which hopefully keep the malaria and the dengue, Zika, fever, whatever away. So that I'm gonna stick in here as well. Okay, so now I am going to pack my personal item, which is going to have all my camera equipment, etc. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the day bag that I'm gonna bring and I'm gonna put that right inside my other backpack. Okay, and then what goes in my regular backpack is my medication, because God forbid they tell you gotta check your bag or whatever, so I keep my medicine, my toiletries, and all my camera equipment goes in my personal item. So I'll show you that. Now I have this case, I love this case, BUBM, I don't know how they pronounce that, but it has room for all my camera accessories and more importantly, all my cables, which can get annoying. So this organizes everything for me. And in here I have my regular everyday camera, my Sony ZV-1 with an extra wide lens for it, my GoPro down here, some accessories, and then I also have this mini carbon monoxide detector, which is always a good idea because most places in Mexico do not have them, and there have been a couple incidences that I have read of people dying and getting carbon monoxide poisoning in Mexico. So I definitely have that as well. So that is gonna go in here. My toiletry bag is super tiny, and I love this bag from Sea and Summit because it smushes down really nice. It's not like those sturdy bathroom bags. They just take up too much room. So this is great. And the other thing that I love about this is you open it and you can just hang it on a hook, and then you have access to all your stuff. So this has all my toiletries, other than the liquids, because the liquids are in another bag. So I love this little Sea to Summit. They make a larger one, but I like the smaller one. I don't bring a lot of toiletries because I'm a guy and I'm bald. And I have another packing cube for medications. So we got my daily medications in here, and then, you know, Advil, Pepto-Bismol pills, stuff like that, Tums, things you need. I also always bring Band-Aids, which are super important because I always end up cutting myself, cutting my fingers on every trip, so I always have Band-Aids in here as well. So that's gonna go in my personal backpack. This is my travel tripod. This is really great. It is by Surui. It's really great, folds up small. It's sturdy, it has the hook on it so that you can attach a backpack to the bottom so it doesn't wiggle. This is a great travel tripod. It goes really high, I love it. I have the waterproof selfie stick for my GoPro because I'm going to be going in the water and a lot of things that have to do with water, so this will be for that. And then I have one more packing cube, one more little packing cube, and this has additional electronic stuff, extra battery packs. I'm taking 2 portable battery chargers and my hard drive because I do bring a laptop and transfer footage from my SD cards to my laptop and to my hard drive. So the hard drive is in here as well. I'm taking a couple COVID tests because last time I went to Mexico I got COVID for the first time, so it's good to have these in here. Okay, bringing my MacBook Air, which this is probably like 15 years old by now, but it's lightweight and it does the trick for just transferring files from my SD card to my hard drive. So this and its charger. There's two parts to that charger. It's gonna go in. Okay, and then finally, I like to bring a couple small notebooks. So like, you know, when I'm in the room at night and I'm researching what I want to see the next day, I usually jot down like a bunch of interesting things. So then when I'm out on the street, before I go into a church or before I go look at something, I can kind of briefly look at my notes. Then I know what I'm looking at and I appreciate it much more. Some reading material. I will be on the beach a lot on this trip. So I have some books. So that's gonna go in. Antibacterial wipes, super important. I have 3 packs. This is mostly for the plane to wipe down the tray table, the armrests and everything. I've gotten sick from being on a plane before and it was terrible. And then my 2 readers, because I now use readers. 1 regular pair of readers and then 1 sunglass pair of readers for when I'm at the beach. And that is it. So let me show you now. I am gonna unzip the backpack part of my big bag. You gotta do the jump. Clip it here and around the bottom. Okay, so that is on. It's not going anywhere. Nice and sturdy. And then I take my smaller bag. This goes on my front. So I have everything and my hands are free. Many times I've gotten off the bus in a new city in Mexico and the Airbnb isn't that far and I walk to it. So this allows me to do that. And that is how I am packing for 6 weeks in Mexico. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to purchase any of the items, like I said, I would appreciate the support. If you use those links, I'll get a little bit of a kickback for that. And I will see you in the spring with tons of videos. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully I don't get COVID or die in the jungle. But if I do, thank you so much for watching my videos. Adios.